Before I go any further with this mix, I need to go back and address this very end of this overdub piano track that gives me the last chord I'm working with. This one. I like it, but it ends abruptly because I purposely chopped out, an additional note that I didn't like very much. So how can I make that hold on a little bit? And my choice is going to be to automate some delay on this. So what I'm going to do is in my inserts column, I'm going to add delay here. All right. And I'm just going to go through and look at the different delays that I have as options to me. Yeah, okay, so this is one that I'm pretty used to. It's a Pro Tools standard. So let's just hear what it sounds like. Again, we're just dealing with this very last note. Okay, so I need to add a default of some kind. Let's see if we can just do like an echo. Let's see what turns out with that. That's actually pretty cool and kind of the effect that I'm looking for. I might want it to last a little longer. So that would be my feedback. And you can tell it's giving me both a left and a right. So it's going to be different on both sides unless they're synced, which I do have it synced right now. So I'm going to increase the feedback to 50%, which means that the delay will continue a little bit longer, or the echo. But the other thing is I don't want it to like always happen. And notice that I don't get the original attack of the sound itself. That's because we're 100% wet here. If I put this at 50%, then we should get both. And that's actually exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for. However, since I have more than just that note on this overdub piano track, this real-time plugin audio processor is going to apply all the time. So if I played a different spot, I'm going to get all these delays that I don't necessarily want. So what I have to do is automate the bypass and turn this on and off. So the way that I'm going to do that is I can hold a bunch of modifier keys or something like that. I'm going to do this the long way to show you what happens. Here where it says auto on my plugin, I'm going to click the little windows below it, and this shows me a list of all the different parameters that are available on this particular plugin, right? There's a list of all these dials and knobs and all that stuff. I'm only interested in controlling or automating the master bypass, so I'm going to select that and add it to the list of things that I can have automated control over. I hit OK, and it looks like nothing has happened yet, but it now gives me a track view for the master bypass. And this line now represents whether the bypass button is on or off at any period of time. So what I need it to do is I need it to be bypassed all the time until we reach this one note. Then I need to turn on the delay unit so that delay will happen the way I see it happening. Okay, so it looks like bypass on is all the way up to the top. So I'm going to swing this all the way back to the beginning of the track and make sure that the bypass is on for most of the time, and then scroll back to the end where I have that one note, and I want it to release and allow the delay unit to turn on right at this point. And let's see how that sounds. And you should, when I play it back, you'll see the bypass button like on switch. Let's listen to the whole thing. Pretty cool. That's what I was going for. Now I'm going to make some fine-tuning adjustments to when that bypass releases, just to make sure it's the way I want it. I might also go back and switch, like maybe adjust the feedback just a little bit. Let's say we want it to go just a little bit longer. That way we get this nice, slow, delayed sort of fade out. Okay, so I've addressed that one issue. I've got myself a smoother ending, and now I can start doing some additional mixing techniques.